pi. Except I wrote an extra number, extra letter. It's this pi, not this pi. Pi? Not that pie. Not blueberry pie, not raspberry pie, not purpleberry pie, not name another one, Grayson. Another pie. Pineapple pie, good suggestion. Cranberry pie. Not that pie.
Cherry.
Oh yeah, cherry pie. Cherry. Oh yeah, we're gonna have an extra scene after this with cherry pie. Okay. Not take away E. This pie doesn't taste good. Pi
The math pie.
is, yeah, math pi. It's a Greek symbol for pi. They use this symbol in the equation, and you'll see this symbol. They're not going to write pi like that because people are going to be hungry. Okay. Pi is basically the symbol, and it is equal to a number. It's an irrational number. That means it goes on forever, and it cannot be formed into a fraction. For example, 1/3, 0.333 repeating, is not an irrational number because it can be put into a fraction. 1/3. Pi is equal to 3.1459 265389792. Yeah, you see, it goes on and on and on forever. Erase. But really, all you really need to know is that much. 3.14, and that's a really good estimate.
People might just get that done.
So, firstly,
Like Nike is the goddess.
so the ancient Greeks found pi, but when the Egyptians discovered pi, they found an extremely close estimate to it, which was 22 over
Or you
7.
could go the acronym.
22 over 7, which equals
Yeah.
3.14285.
Was like
285, which is close to pi, but it's not exactly. Obviously, you can see the relationship.
So anyway,
I need to go to McDowell because
So-
Harley needs to interview me for her trend project.
That's that's the closest estimate to pi that has ever been discovered right now.
like for a book,
And
visually is almost as important.
Yeah.
go. Okay.
Yeah.
But now we're going to be talking about
It's a long haul for us woodlanders, but
As far as you can go, man, that's like the.
and the radius
we usually, when we're doing it this year, we rent like a big bus that takes
of
us.
circles, right?
All right.
For example,
Yeah.
the diameter is of a circle is, let's make this perfect circle, perfect, amazing circle, and put a line through it.
They're bringing back Christmas skins.
Like,
Oh, really?
this line can be like this, it 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 just has to cross the middle, exact middle. Since my handwriting is amazing, I can obviously do this, as you can see. Is that perfect? It crosses through the exact middle.
It's blue hammer.
If your lines cross through the exact middle, your line should be any line you make, if it's like up and down or horizontal or whatever you want, they all should be the same length. None of these lines is longer than the other, right?
Oh, so yeah, vehicle wrap.
And
Dude, it's
so your diameter is going to be the length of one of these lines. let's say this line is 6 inches. Inches. Your diameter is going to be
Because look at the plane and it shoots.
6 inches, right?
You're welcome.
Now, let's talk about the radius. Radius. Radius of a circle is you have a perfect circle, another perfect circle,
There's a new
perfect
Frosty Flakes.
circle,
And Happy Home. It's a really good home.
and put a dot straight in the middle.
So if
Not out, not to the side, not to the top, not here, not here, not here. None of those places, it's here, in the exact middle of the circle, right?
Oh, he's
You have the perfect middle of the circle, and start from the
I'll
circle,
play again if
draw a line to any of these places, right?
It's like a new account.
But it has to start from your
That's
middle,
because-
anywhere on the outside, okay?
Yeah,
Yo, I have like 7 friends.
Your line could be over here,
Not
here,
really.
here, here, here. Just start from the middle and go to the side, right?
He's on my team. He's on my
Your
team.
radius
Is
8th grade?
Yeah,
is
Matthias.
Yeah.
going to be the
He's so
length
good at Fortnite. He has
of this.
Yeah, and
And
I
let's
can
say
tell
this
he
is the
plays
same
Fortnite.
circle
He
as-
calls people
of
blocks.
as this one, right? You can tell that this radius is always going to be the same as the diameter, because if you draw another line, remember the diameter?
I think because Mr. Sierra knew.
If this is the same circle we did to show the diameter, this would be 3 inches. So your radius is going to be 3 inches.
Really?
Yeah.
Because it's always half.
Yeah, because it's always half of
Like
your
it's like it's
diameter.
split. It's like 7th graders and 8th.
No, it's not. It's really not. There's like,
These two words are just really good to have in your vocabulary, and they help you. You should know them. To know the equation to find the circumference of a circle, right? And that's what we're talking about next, equation. So we're gonna find the circumference of the circle. There's 2 equations to find it. So the first equation, which is in my opinion the easiest, is C, which is our circumference, equals pi times the diameter. So if our diameter is 6, our radius has to be 3. And so our second equation will be C equals 2 times pi times diameter, radius. So there's 2 ways to actually do this. So the first way would be 2 times r, which is, our radius is 3, so 2 times r is 6. And then we times 6 by pi, and then we just times pi by diameter to find our circumference. And then we times 6 by pi to find our circumference again. And stop the video and solve this problem. So the reason why these two are similar is our radius is 3. So half of our half of our diameter equals our radius. So we need to times our radius by 2.
What?
So our radius is 3, times it by 2 to bring it back up. So 6 is the same as the diameter. So 6 is 6. And so this is basically the diameter. So diameter times pi here too. And then diameter times pi here too. And so to do this would be 6 times 3.14. And then 6 times 3.14. That equals. So you get the same answer. So that equals
18.84.
Oh no. They just form bushes.
Why are you putting me?
Llama?
Yeah. And created.
So 18.84 equals the circumference of
When did that happen?
It's on chest.
our circle.
Chest.
Didn't you say that there were two ways to solve this?
There is.
Yeah, you said you could. You said you could do these two first and then multiply by the
Yeah, you
diameter. Like, can you show it?
These are blocks.
No, these are top two. So the second way to solve this is obviously you times pi and 2 together. So so 6.82. 6.28 times our radius, which is
o'clock today?
And then on the
3.
same day,
So 6.28 times 3 gives us
Did you have that?
You do not have math.
Okay, good.
18.84, which is the exact same answer as
Go
this.
to. I will start calling. I'm not a robot.
Okay, so how you find your circumference, right? Let's say it's C, right?
75 minutes.
Is you're gonna see two different ways to find your
You can't shoot.
circumference, basically. There are two different formulas. C is
Oh, different.
first
You
one,
make
C
dumplings
is
and
equal
cooking.
to 2
What? You make
Pi.
dumplings and cooking. Ducklings.
pi
Yeah.
r.
No, it's ducklings.
2 times pi times r, basically. Yeah. But you'll see 2 pi r. And basically what this basically works because and you'll also see pi and then just d diameter, right? Diameter. 2 pi and your radius, right? These two are basically equal because if you remember 2 times your radius times 2. Remember it was 1.5 your radius times 2 was 3, which was 3 was your diameter. Remember last time in our example? 2r is equal to d. So in the end, they're both pi d. C is equal to pi d, which is basically the same thing right here. And if you use this, you can use basic algebra. If you're isolating your pi, right? You're going to divide by d. Divide by d. So, and then what you're going to get is, let me get on my knees. What you're going to get is C over D is equal to pi. And you might have seen this before, right? Remember when you did it up there? You kind of made a little mistake, right? Remember when we said 24 over 7 is equal to pi? Is pretty much equal to pi? Is equal to pi? It's actually not 24, it's 22. 22 over 7 is equal to pi, right? So basically, if that is basically equal to pi, and if this is equal to pi, and this is equal to pi, couldn't you basically replace your circumference with 22 and your diameter with 7, and this would be about equal? So if you take a circle, right, you're going to erase some of this. I think you got this. You should have done this. Okay. Then you take your circle, right? This perfect circle, and my partner.
So say our circumference, just gonna do that. Circumference is 22. And then we draw our diameter, and that's 7. And then after, if say pi is 3.14, 3.14. If we times 7 by 3.14, so 3.14 times 7, that basically equals 22. So it works and it's a true statement. But now we're going to demonstrate a problem for you guys to solve using the equation as diameter equals 7. Pi is obviously 3.14. And you're going to find the circumference for us. So it would basically be 3.14 times...
We just did this.
Oh, the diameter would be 6. So 3.14 times 6 equals the circumference. And solve that out by yourself. And then we'll get that to you.
That was the bell to go to your next.
Go. Okay, so this is really how you do this. So first you substitute the variables. We don't know what C is yet, so you're trying to figure that out. So you won't replace that with anything. Diameter, you know, is 6 over here. 6 times pi, which is 0.14. You were allowed to use the calculators for this because like
Decimal.
it's not really mental math. So
Go get a calculator.
I'm gonna go get a calculator. So 6 multiplied by 3.14 is equal to 18.84. So C is equal to 18.84. So now you know that if your diameter here is 6 units, your circumference is going to be 18.84.